Less than a month after a grand reopening, the Texas Freshwater Fisheries Center is closed again. Good evening and thank you for being with us. The attraction in Athens closed last week because of damage to a structural support column, a public safety hazard. KLTV7's Emma Burns has more on what has to happen before they can reopen.
At the end of the day, this was a proactive closure to prioritize their safety.
On Thursday, Texas Freshwater Fisheries Center in Athens announced an indefinite closure of their facilities due to a corroded structural support. The fishery recently reopened its doors after an $8 million renovation. It was in the follow-up inspections that the damage was discovered.
Nothing bad actually had happened yet. This was a proactive move for the health and safety of our guests, our visitors, and staff.
According to Lang, over 10,000 visitors attended the fishery in the few weeks of being open. After announcing the sudden closure on Facebook, Lang says his team received a lot of questions, but more support from visitors eager for the next reopening.
We really appreciate how much that the Fisheries Center means to everybody. We were flooded with emails and calls and texts, checking on the facility. And so that was a very endearing part of this.
Part of the preventative measures also included moving wildlife from the affected area.
And wish we could have caught this sooner before we had reopened. But the good thing is that everyone's safe, and we are able to get this addressed, and so we can reopen and get back to enjoying all the wonderful things that the Texas Freshwater Fisheries Center is built to do.
So what's next? Lang says infrastructure teams and contractors will be on site tomorrow to develop a timeline for when the doors will open again. Emma Burns, KLTV 7 News.
And we'll keep you updated. Lang tells us the repairs will be funded using tax dollars.